Hello, Soul Love. It's great to connect with you. I really appreciate this heart connection on the soul path. If you happen to be new to this channel and community, it's great that you're here. I'm really happy that you found us. For this reading, we are going to be looking at your roots. What is rooting in your life? What is growing? What are you healing? There's something that is being healed on a very deep level. So more of the soul essence of you can come through. And this deep healing is rooting something new. It is creating the roots, the stability, the foundation for growth. So it's going to be a little bit different for each of you, depending on where you are in the cycle of change, the cycle of growth. So it's kind of individual. I'm getting very individual readings here. As always, these are timeless readings. Trust your own inside intuition as to what you're drawn to. As always, trust that inner guidance coming from your very own higher self, your soul. All right, let's get a closer look at the cards. We have Middle World for soul story number 1. The number is 36. Soul story number 2, Tree of Life. There's no number on that. These are from different decks. I tuned in specifically about rooting. This is Roots of Abundance. And the number 2 is on the card. And soul story number 4 is 47, Metal Dog. Simplify your life. So go what calls you, whether title, number, tree, your own intuition, your own inner knowing. Yes, 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 yes. Something's growing. I can feel it. There's a lot of growth happening right now in the collective. Okay, soul story number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. All right, I'm going to do an alignment and attunement meditation. If you stay with me for this, great. If not, I will see you and connect into your energetic frequency in the individual readings. All right, breathing in for a count of 3 and pausing for a count of 3, aligning, and breathing all the way out for a count of 3, attuning. Relaxing into the conscious awareness of you through the higher self in your own pace and pattern, breathing in for a count of 3, pausing, anchoring the energies for a count of 3, and breathing all the way out for a count of 3. And one more time in your own pace, pattern and flow, breathing in for a count of 3, pausing for a count of 3, and releasing the breath for a count of 3. Now let your breath go to its own natural rhythm. Feel the energetic flow of your life through you as you. And when you're ready, take a deeper breath in, up through the crown chakra, extending upward into the space and vibrational tone and frequency of the higher self, extending into the soul, aligning to the soul star chakra, consciously breathing out, bringing your awareness through the center of the body into the earth star chakra, connecting into the earth star chakra, feeling the poles, the radius of existence, centering your awareness to that space in between the in-breath and out-breath, and centering there. Now when you feel your alignment and you feel that attuning to the heart, feel more attuned to the soul signature frequency, choose the card or cards that most resonate for you. Hello, Radiant Soul. Soul story number 1. All right, ancestral energy coming very strongly through for you. You have middle world, the number 36. There's a completion that's happening for you, but you're also in transition. Spirit wants you to pay very close attention to repetitive messages. Spirit's been trying to get in touch with you or pull on you or connect in, nudge you. There's been like this pulling to commune more internally. Slow down so you can connect in internally, so you can connect into your soul, to your own inner guidance, your own inner knowing. This is about death also and rebirth. Something is completing. There's a cycle completing. And this cycle is going to be like the leaves falling. Whatever you have done before is being transmuted into the frequency that's better aligned to the future, where you're going. So you're going to be getting messages of and hints of where you're going or what's coming up next. But Spirit is wanting you to know that you have help. There's help around you, other dimensional beings, others on the other side that are supporting you. You have that help. Now it's time to connect in even more with the spirit realm and really watch, see, and feel the messages that you're getting from Spirit or your own guides or helpers on the other side. I call them, they're magical helpers on this dimension that help us, but we also have corresponding beings on the other side that help us. Many people do, with a family member, friend. Some of you, it's an uncle. I'm getting a familial energy coming through for some of you that is guiding you in this new direction. Don't hesitate. You're on the right path. You can feel it out more, but don't not do it. Don't not do it. So there is a direction. You are going to be able to do it. I don't know who that's for, but you are going to be able to do it. So you've been working in cycles, and so you're coming into a cycle where there is more growth. There is actually going to be more growth in your life. So if you felt things were a bit stagnant, now we're going to look at the etheric plane. I want to connect in through the Akashic and look at the etheric plane, and then how this is manifesting in the 3D reality, 3D, 4D reality. So how is this going to take shape and form? What is growing? It's almost as if something you thought, thought it was dead or something was over the tree, 15, there we go. Okay. Ace of Swords. And Temperance. So one of the things that's, okay, another card wanted to come out, but okay, you're coming up Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We have oppression 15 here, which is also the Devil, and Temperance. So two major arcana, and you see the 2 here with the cup. So there is a lot about balance etherically. So this is the message for you in this next unfolding, this next cycle that you're in. Is you're going to be weighing things out. You're going to be making decisions. But first you're going to get a lot more clarity. And either you've been doing too much of something, most of you too much of something, not enough of something else. There's been an imbalance in your life or in your focus. If you look around, there's a part of your life that's almost, it's dying or dead. It needs more life. It needs more water. Let's see what this was. King of Wands. Wow. So this, whatever it is that you're focused on, is going to put you in a new mindset. So you're working a lot with the mind and overcoming past obstructions or perhaps limitations to be set free. Now, some of you, this is going to be the ability to do more of what it is that you really want. Let's see how it's reflecting in the 3D reality. A lot of people's names I'm hearing. Very strong male energy of activity, action, taking your insights or your clarity and making decisions. So what's growing in your life is also confidence and also the ability to make the decisions that you are feeling called to make. Queen of Swords. Okay. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, right? Now, I really get the message, and the cards are showing me this idea of having to look ahead and get clarity. So definitely in your life, clarity. You're also going to see, wow, that's over. That passage is over. Even if you didn't get to finish something or complete something in your own mind on the ego level, there's something that is completed. There is something that's over. What's growing in your life is the ability to make decisions confidently and know that even feel the decision or see the decision ahead. I'm going to have to decide on that, or I'm already preparing. You're being asked to prepare for your life to change in a particular way. We'll see how that is. Oh, judgment. Yeah, look at this. This is a very definite reading, and then we go into the star. So you're coming out of this is all about making the decisions on the earth plane, being able to make decisions in your life that get you out of feeling restricted or held back. When it's also the ability with that devil there has a lot to do with creativity and fertility and manifesting, right? Creating your world in the image that you want, but not getting so stuck in trying to heal something or make something happen, right? So you're being asked to look at the higher vibrational aspect of things. That what is the learning lesson? What was the blessing in this? What can you make from this? With what you have left, what can you make? What can you create? You're going to see what decisions are ultimately open for you. And I feel like a lot of you have had a lot of indecision, or you've been held back. You couldn't make the decision. So that's a big part of the healing, is the ability to move forward, to make the decisions that you want to make and be confident in those decisions and know that those decisions are creating your world. And look at that. Just as I said, creating your world, the last card, the Magician. So I'm hearing for some, it's your art, it's your music, it's your creativity. And I'm going to take one more because on the bottom, okay, I'm going to take two more because I'm getting, oh, three more. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just do it. I can't help it. Well, when the cards explain what I'm about to say or what I've been channeling, do you see where you're going here? Soul story number one. First of all, if part of your life, the growth could be in having a relationship, a kindred spirit relationship, having that counterpart, okay? So what's happening in the etheric is you're getting the confidence really to create more and to be you and to put yourself out there in the world more, to really be more you, to reveal more you. So this idea of being stuck or stagnant or held back is shifting. So you're going to be elevated. That's what I heard. There's an elevation coming up. You're going to be elevated, and it's bringing a lot of abundance. Now, you see you have Ace of Swords here again, and you have Ace of Swords here. This is why I wanted to take the three aces, two Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, and then in the other deck. So on a 3D level, so here's what's happening already. Akashically, in the Akashic plane, your Akashic records, and they're not in stone. They're flexible, right? It's past, present, and future all at once. They're mutable, but there is a blueprint in the records. There is there's a foundation and a starting point within that. But it's time for you to make the decisions. You cannot go forward without making some decisions in your life. And it's going to become very apparent. The more you're able to make decisions, the more your life is going to move into alignment. And you're coming up right here as that Magician. So look at all the major arcana. You've got the Devil card here, Capricorn energy. You've got Temperance, Sagittarius. You've got Judgment here. You've got the Star here, Aquarius, Magician, Gemini, Virgo, and you've got the Sun with Leo here. So what's growing in you is your whole life. There's a lot, internal change is creating outer change, and change that is happening on the spirit realm, through the Akash, in through the astral and etheric. So you're deciding, part of it, yes, a little bit your ego, but it's mostly on a soul level. The soul taking over more. It's like, this is done, this is complete. And so you're going to get that gift of feeling better about yourself, about your life, about how you look, where you fit in. In fact, a lot of you are going to be fitting yourself in the world or life more. You're really going to be carving out a special part of your life. Or for some of you, it's in a certain area or sector of life, maybe as in a career, or maybe a way that you live. Some of you, this could be through community building. This could be through working with humanity. This could be through a specific interest or group. Some of you, it's in astrology. Some of you, it's in healing work. Some of you, it's in music or writing. So different areas. Some of you, it's education. Some of you, I saw nursing, or I even saw some of you working for the city or working for the company. But you're going to see your role more clearly. Some of you, the growth is going to be a raise in pay. Okay, that you're going to ask for more. But this is coming up, a highly creative time for you. So this old life of kind of oppression or being held back or having to work a lot or work really hard or trying to make it happen, that's changing by these upcoming decisions that you're making. And this is rooting a new life for you. This is the roots of a new beginning, a new life. I feel you're already in that to some degree with the sun here, but you're now going to embrace it and open it up. So in many ways, there's a lot of letting go also. There's something that you're letting go of, a situation, a circumstance, you're having to let go a lot. And this could be past perceptions or expectations that you're having to let go of, because you're opening up to new dreams. Pay attention to your dreams also. Yeah, so there's new dreams or goals. There's new dreams or goals that are coming in that, and some of it, I don't get a loss. I feel like whoever's connecting to this soul story, you've moved past the disappointment or the loss. You're really in the here and now. Like, okay, this is where I'm at. This is what I have. This is the amount of money I have, or this is the people in my life. This is the situation, or this is what's possible now. So there's more possibilities, there's more growth in your life, and especially if you're entrepreneurial or creative, or you work for yourself, or you're artistic, or you're doing some kind of, I just heard even event plan, something creatively or writing, that is going to be blossoming. Your artistic ability is blossoming. Your projects, connecting with others is blossoming. So you're going to be extending out more into the world, is what I'm seeing, with your gifts, with your talents, with your abilities. It's not time to hide, it's time to shine. You've got two luminaries here. You've got the sun and the star. So I consider star luminaries. I know sun and moon, but stars, they're shining. The whole idea of shining, making it happen, but from a more playful focus or more playful way. Okay, let's take a couple of rune cards here. Whoa, that wanted to come out. Oh yeah, Pertho, destiny, the dream. Yeah, you're being guided by your destiny. So there's a lot that's still unknown, but the decisions that you make, big or small, especially in the next 2 to 3 months, are setting you up. Now, some of you might say, oh, I'm not doing anything. Oh, I started eating better, or I started working out again, or, oh, I met up with an old friend. And these decisions, if you pause, you're going to get a psychic hit, because moon here for unknown, you're going to get a psychic hit of, oh, something's changed, I'm changed, something's shifted. It's almost like you have to become more aware of how you have changed. So you're going to have a new understanding, a new realization of yourself. That's also that Ace of Swords. Yeah, look at that, Gibo, generosity, abundance. Weird, into the unknown. So a lot of you are in the soul alignment, the part where more of your soul is taking over. There's less ego. So it could feel confusing if you try to use logic and reason and try to figure out stuff. But if you're trusting your intuition more, you're going to feel better. And you're going to see, oh my God, there's so much that's lining up. I can see it. I can see how it's happening. It's all aligning for me. So this is a lot of alignment. That's the growth for you, is a lot to do with alignment. Your ancestors, working with the ancestors. You could even do, light a white candle, put what you want or what you're grateful for. Gratitude will go a long way. Connecting in with those that have gone on before you. Those are also ancestors, your teachers, your mentors. If you have an astrology teacher or a shamanic mentor or a psychology teacher or, a botany teacher or a garden teacher, it doesn't matter. Those are also your ancestors. Ancestors also mean those that have gone on before us. Maybe a great book that you read. So giving honor and homage to those that have gone on puts you into this cycle of gratitude and abundance. It gives you into the cycle of giving and receiving that you have received, and now you give freely of your soul gifts and your insight and information. All right, for soul story number 1. Destiny is at play. 8th house, the house of magic, mystery, the house of the soul. And you have Neptune in Cancer. This is the time, in Capricorn. I saw it as Capricorn. I don't know why I said Cancer. This is the time to make your dreams a reality, to make those decisions. Even small decisions will lead to bigger decisions. Your ancestors are here to help you. Your guides are here to help you. You have the help. All you have to do is make the decision. And the clarity is coming, like, oh, I really want to do this, or I want to work on this, or this is my focus now. That is what's going to harness and anchor in you to the energy to be rooted so that you have that growth. A lot of your information is ancestral, it's other dimensional. Past life. You're being very supportive in the etheric plane, and on the etheric level, it's like decisions are now being made on the higher self, from the higher vibrational frequency and aspect of you. The decision of what to do and how to live is now being made. Okay, and so you're just responding to it, and if you respond to it, things are in alignment for a lot of fulfillment. This is really a lot about following your joy. Yeah, it's a good time to write or put things into circulation also. All right, Soul Light, let's see, your Soul Insights mantra is, I'm aligned to the decisions of my soul. Lots of love and light, and it's really great to connect with all of you. Thank you, some of you have been so amazing in the comments and sharing, and some of you I've met now through personal readings and even some, super chats or super thanks. I really appreciate all of it. I just appreciate so much, and I really appreciate connecting with you in this amazing community and connection, this etheric point in time. Lots of love and light. Hello, if you chose soul story number 2, this is your reading. Wow, what's growing? A lot of peace and calm and an inner knowing. You're protected, you're guided. You've got tree of life connection. You're going to feel yourself in the wholeness of the all that is, the wholeness of the world, wholeness of the earth, wholeness of the universe. I'm also getting a vibe of Earth Day. So I'm getting a lot of naturalists, really caring about humanity, people, and the earth. A lot of you could be in professions, or whether you're going to school or working out in the world, or doing it as charity or foundation, or giving back. There's a lot holding you up, and I mean supporting you. You have a lot of support. Whether it's in, we'll see when I look at the 3D world, but the gift that you're getting and what's really starting to take root is you're feeling connected to yourself and everything and everyone, whether you're on your own or not, or perceive yourself on your own or living alone, or you're going to feel much more connected to Earth, to planet Earth, and connected to other people and connected to friends or family. A lot of you are also getting new connections. There's new connections coming into your life. There's people that are meant to see you, to be with you, is what I'm hearing. There's a new level of connection. Tree of Life also has to do a lot with manifesting or creating. It is the Tree of Life is bringing into physical form, and I'm being there's a lot that you're receiving too at night or in your sleep or in your slumber, or a lot of you could be through meditation, particular visions, or just knowing, or people. You could be having certain people kind of pop in your head, like, oh, why did I think of them? Or you might even be, some of you are going to be seeing people that you later then meet. A lot to do. Also, Spirit wants you to take some time off, some time to rest, some time to connect in with yourself, with your true nature. Okay, let's see what's coming up for you. Wow, all these. Okay, I just wanted to take 3 cards, but I don't believe in mistakies. So you've got 2 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Now this is we're looking at etherically. So the first thing that comes out, 2 of Wands to me is it's dominion, but it's handling the energy well. It's balancing the energy of your life. It's handling things well. You've gotten to a place of peace. If you haven't, you're going to. Your peace is your foundation. But look at this, awakening, judgment. Now this is coming in the etheric. This is coming from the Akashic. This is what's hovering around you, is this awakening. But I want you to notice that both of these cards, it's awakening is a very peace. It's a very inner process for you. So this is telling me there's not a lot of disruption externally. This is maybe you already had that. This is kind of a peaceful, calm awakening, inner knowing, knowing more, understanding more confident, connecting more to your soul gifts. You're really peace is at your center. Now the sun, that could be some overlay with soul story number 1. I don't know. It's different. It's different. And then you've got the 8 of Wands. Transformation. 13, which is the Death card. 3 of Cups. Oh, yes. And perspective. All the while, big things are happening for you in the spirit realm. Really big things are happening. Now, what does that mean? Let me ask. You're getting a redirection of energy. You're getting a redirection in your life. Some of you, it's also a renewal. This awakening is awakening a certain aspect or certain part of you. Some of you, it's a zeal for life, more joy, more determination, more motivation, your mission, your purpose, or how you want to express your purpose. Something is awakening that's coming, that you're getting a new perspective on your life and what you want to do. You're getting a new approach in your life. But this is happening deep within. This is happening on an energetic level, on a cellular level. This is happening in the biomes, right? The biochemical energy. It's something that's you're formatted at this time to have this experience. A lot of you are going to have a peak experience, especially with the sun, a peak experience. This is a great experience that's coming through for you. That you're going to really feel this amazing connection. This connection could be different for different people. It could be connection to your work, to your life, to how you live. It could be connection to a passion project, a person, a career, a new job, a new place that you get to live. But okay, they're correcting me. There's going to be more. There's 3 peak experiences coming in. And they told me to point here. That's the 3 of Cups. 3 peak experiences coming in that blow your mind and change your life. Wow. Okay, let's look 3D. 3 peak experiences are coming in. Look at on the bottom. Page of Cups, Hangman. Okay, I'm getting messages here. Some of it has to do with something with money, a gift of money or increase in money or new money direction. See, this is not the tangible. This is the etheric plane. We're looking here at the Akashic and the etheric. Etheric is the plane right before the physical, or what we call the denser physical plane, what we call the material or 3D, before it's manifested in form. So this is what's kind of, I say hanging in midair, but hanging in the etheric field. You could probably feel it. This could be 3 people, 3 areas of your life. This is a 3 peak experiences because of the transmutation and transformation that happens within, calls about this peak experience. Let's see, what for soul story number 2? Let's connect in. I want to see if we can get a little, I know some of it has to do financially. Oh, 2 of Cups. Okay, look at that. Okay. And Star. All right, what's on there? King of Swords. Communing with nature. Some of you live in a city. Some of you are wondering, do I need to move to the city? Some of you are moving out of the city into a place where you, maybe even in the mountains, or you're going to spend time in a more rural or where there's more nature, or particularly could be owls, even bats, or you've been there, or you're coming off the mountain. I don't know. You're coming on the mountain, going up the hill or down the hill, something. But I feel like you see what his eyes are closed too. So there's this really looking within, all this inner container, in your body, in your soma, in the instrument of the soul, which is the body, and all your experiences. There's been so much going on, this awakening that some of you don't even know. It's not really apparent. It's not like, I've had a few dark nights of the soul. They manifest differently. Your first one is, you really want to, you're crawling. It's like food poisoning. But after a while, you have a few of them, and you realize, oh, this is I'm not in touch. So much is happening, I don't know what to do. So I kind of feel like some of you have had more than one. Okay, so we've got the 2 of Cups here. Right under the Sun. A lot of masculine energy. I just keep hearing, while you were sleeping, this Spirit was putting this together. Or whatever you want to frame it, your higher self. While you were sleeping, the universe was conjuring this up, or God was creating this for you while you were sleeping, while you weren't looking. Ace of Wands, right under the 8 of Wands here. See, etherically, there's a lot of energy happening. So it's just which gains the most momentum. That's what happens on the etheric plane. That's what I'm being shown, is what manifests first. Emotional fulfillment. This is some kind of new relationship or new connection, new connection to relationship, or new way of relating that opens you up. You're going to have the money to move. That's one of the peak experiences. So I'm not going to read into this. I just feel on the material plane, on the earth plane, 3D, that definitely has to do with money and also relationship and travel, 6 of Swords, or moving, some kind of move. And then you move into the Star. So what's happening for you, what you're healing is not feeling connected, not feeling tethered, not having a home, not feeling at home here on the earth, not even feeling at home where you live, not finding your home. You're going to find your home, and it brings a lot of strength. So you have the roots of the universe. You have the roots of the earth. You have the roots of Mother Earth, of Gaia, Pachamama. You have the roots, a lot of you even indigenous roots. You have the roots. You're connecting to the roots. I feel like it's the starseed galactic roots connecting into the earthed or indigenous, what we call root race people roots. And then they're both, because the first indigenous people were, other dimensional people were, starseed, were galactic. We got seeded. So you're connecting to these parts of you, and it's bringing a lot of peace. You're making a lot of peace with yourself. The healing with you is bringing peace. is bringing inner peace. And in that inner knowing, you know, a certainty that's coming in the uncertainty, in the growth. So you're going to have a whole new way of approaching life and your relationships and what you're doing in yourself. It's a turnaround, though. Something's renewing. So there's a turnaround. Something's being turned around so that you can better understand it, or you can better understand the situation. You're getting a higher viewpoint that's coming in, a soul-aligned viewpoint. So you're kind of getting out of the blame game, or us and them, or why this or why me. You're getting this higher perspective. But these 3 peak experiences coming in are going to greatly help you. So what's happening with your roots? You're getting stronger roots for more growth. Your life is picking up. You're picking up the health, the vitality, the wealth. There's a lot that's picking up. And you're somehow going to be extending out more in the world. Well, what the healing is, that you feel better, you feel comfortable. That's what's healing. What we call psychologically the button is the not belonging. That's a big button here. That's why people get in cults and things like that. Wow, look at this. Take action. So you need to move forward. You're taking action on your dreams. Whatever it is. And look at answer, wisdom, communication. Yeah, with that King of Swords, I thought writing, communicating, emails, letter writing, journaling, sketching. There's a lot with you interpreting something, or you could be an interpreter. Some of you could be learning a new language. And then it moves into the abundance for you. So you have a lot of growth in your life. A work that's emotionally fulfilling. Sort of pastoral counseling. You could be studying that. Yeah, creativity. This is the overview. Creative solutions, new beginning. Creating your life in the image that you want, the higher vibrational aspect of you, bigger, better version of your life, a more soul-aligned version of your life. Your vision for your life is changing. Your vision of what you want is changing, but you have to take action. Those of you, because you're going to be taking action, because all you have to do is be receptive to the impulses, because on the etheric plane, things are about to get busier, and you're going to have to respond to that. And that's going to strengthen your roots, and it's going to create more growth. You know how sometimes you can be in a slump and not much is happening, and then all of a sudden, oh my God, things pick up. You have to answer the call. You have to, that's the awakening. That's judgment. You have to answer the call. Oh, things are happening. Things are busier. This person's calling. That person's doing this. More customers, more clients. Oh, work picked up. Oh, I got a job. Oh, I haven't had a job for 6 months or a year. Now I got a job. Whatever it is. Oh, now I got a relationship. Oh, I've got more friends, or whatever it is. I got a new baby. Whatever it is. Whatever is going on, things are about to pick up. Okay, that's what's growing. Let's get a message from the Astro Dice here. North Node, yes. The inner compass, as I always like to say. In Leo, in the 9th house. Yeah, travel. I think one of these, I'm not going to read into it. It's different. What are these 3 key peak experiences? But for some of you, one could be travel. I keep getting in a lot of readings, publishing or something going viral, or somebody putting something out. It doesn't have to be viral, but a lot of people reading something or watching something. But this North Node in Leo is very much about creativity and creating. And whether you're an artist, musician, you're into self-expression, this is about soul expression. And soul expression is self-expression, at its highest level, its truest level, the unique you. So that's what you're meant to do. So whether you're revisioning your life, yourself, part of your life, all of your life, your job, a career, a move, that is happening for you. That's what's growing in your life. And you're going to have a lot more connections, a lot more connection in your life. But it starts with you feeling connected. Okay, your Soul Insights mantra is... I'm connected to all of life, and I'm connected to the abundance and love of life. Yeah, that's it. All right, so you've got Leo here again and Star with Aquarius, right? Piscean energy with the hangman or perspective, transformation, 13 death card. Sun again. Do you have Sun twice? No, but you have Sun there. And then you have awakening, judgment. So a lot of major arcana also, but very balanced. There's a balance here. You can handle it. Your roots are very strong, are sturdy. You have a lot more growth. You already see the growth. Okay, it's just really feeling protected and feeling comfortable in the world, in the universe, in the earth, feeling better in your body. All right, thank you so much for connecting in. If you're new, so glad to have you here. I hope you come back. However we're connecting out of this, some of you it's Patreon, some of you it's private readings, Instagram. I've really enjoyed getting to know you better through these other ways as well. Okay, see you in another reading. Hello, Radiant Soul. Whatever you have planned, just do it. Just be it. Okay. This is Soul Story number 3. I think. Yep, number 3. You've got 2. A lot of magic, roots of abundance, but we're going to look at this etherically, and then we're going to get into the 3D level on it. So we're going to look etherically from the Akashic into the astral, into the etheric, like what's hanging, what's about to grow in your life. I feel like you're coming alive. Yeah, there's something coming alive, or you're feeling like you've been in this deep transmutation process. Maybe you felt like you just kind of fit it, blended in, like you weren't really sticking out enough in your life, or active enough, or prominent enough in your life, or pronounced enough. That's changing, okay? 2, there's a lot of connection right now with your higher self, and also I feel like that could manifest through what I call magical helpers, other people in your life. The abundance is that you're going to have enough, and you're going to have, I'm hearing now, more than enough. Let's look at etherically what's going on. You're going to have more than enough for what you need to do. So you need to take, I'm getting a lot with coming out of the slumber, coming out of the sleep. Yours is a physical awakening to your body. I feel like you probably have been doing a lot of healing of the body. Some of you, particularly even the skin. There's been healing of the skin. Maybe the teeth, the head, the skin, something with the skin. Your skin condition, it clears up. So whatever that physical healing, it does clear up. Let's see, what do we got here? The message also, about being around water, being in nature, being around water, drinking more water, staying hydrated is important too, for the higher vibrational frequency coming in. That's quite a bit more electrical. Okay, you've got the King of Crystals here. Yeah, I'm getting a different, then you've got the Page of Cups. So this is what's happening etherically. So there's a bit of happening in different areas of your life, or even etherically. I feel like maybe you've had some indecision of what it is that you want to do, or what direction, or what do you want to focus on first. Then we've got the Ace of Cups. Two of Crystals. Transformation. I just heard dawn of a new day. Temperance. Oops, I didn't want to take that many. Okay. My whole thing of... Okay, so yeah, okay, so this is a lot about balance, rebalancing. Whatever it is, this depth, whatever this deepening, this going within, or this maybe observing a lot. You're coming out of a time of really observing a lot in your life, or taking stock, taking an overview, doing a review of things, and maybe even revamping something, renewing something, has caused you to come into this. You've been in this alchemical process. So there's this new alchemical aspect of you with this transformation energy here, 13, the death card, and 14, temperance. So Scorpio, Sagittarius energy there. So that depth, you've gotten a lot of insight, a lot of knowledge, and I do feel a new philosophy now in life that has to do, that's based on abundance, that's based on your right to be, your right to take up more space. A lot of you are healing the not wanting to take up too much space or be seen. Okay, that King of Swords, you're coming out, but very heart-centered. So you want to be seen, you want to be activated. You are also an activator. You activate people. You have that ability to activate, to make happen. But now you're doing it much more in a soulful level, soul-connected level. You're doing it much more from your heart. There's been a heart opening. You're really focusing on the heart, letting the heart see, feeling from the heart. There's a lot of connection for you right now with the heart center. That's that Ace of Cups. So you're opening up not only yet to abundance, but your abundance, what I'm feeling is you're full more of you, of your true essence, your soul. You're more fulfilled. You're more full of you. You're more full of life. That's a big turning point for you with that Two of Crystals. So you are probably evaluating a lot is what I'm being shown, because this energy etherically coming in, you're coming into the phase where you realize you've been in this alchemical process, that you've been shifting, changing, that you've been, rooting certain things out and bringing certain things in, planting certain seeds. I do see on the etheric that there is going to be more connection to your intuition, and for some, your psychic ability. So some of you becoming more intuitive and using your intuition very accurately and, on an everyday basis. Some of you, it's going to be psychic. You're becoming more psychic, or you are very psychic. You maybe even work with crystals, or maybe even making jewelry, or wands, or something with crystals, or crystals and candles. I don't know. I feel a lot with you with crystals. I feel the crystalline family here. I feel a strong connection with you with the crystalline grid, also with Atlantean time. So your roots are deep. That you have ancient roots within you, whether you want to look galactically, other planetarily, or deep into Earth, Middle Earth, the indigenous. I'm also getting a lot to do with elementals, so fairies, winged ones, dragons, butterflies, to some degree moths, but butterflies, dragonflies. So there's a lot with you with the mystic realm. There's a lot about the mystic realm that comes through for you. Okay, let's see here. And we're going to look 3D. How is this manifesting? How is this manifesting? Three of Cups, abundance. Really connect into the stars, the star root, because you're part of your abundance is going to be connecting with people, or the right people, because you don't want to be on your own anymore or alone. You want to have more fun. And so I feel like the path could have been pretty difficult, Chariot, but it's moving forwards, 7. So really connecting also into the higher self, 6 of Pentacles. I get a lot of you, there could be some kinds of projects that you're doing, or working more with an certain individual. Yeah, you're going more into something spirit or spiritual based, or integrating spirit or your spirituality or spiritual based work. You would be very abundant if you bring that in, whether it's your intuition. Now, it could be the occult, it could be psychic, it could be astrology, it could be numerology, it could be Jungian psychology. If you bring in what you've studied, the esoteric, the spiritual, what you've learned, then you're going to do quite well. Because what's happening on the etheric is you're actually, all this alchemical process is so that you could move in a new direction that is much more, and I'm saying abundant, but I really am getting the message that it's much more satisfying for you. It's much more soul connecting. Yeah, this is also about trust and faith. So you're moving in that time period of trusting, having trust and faith. For you right now, your intuition is your guide. Meditation is really important for you. Yoga, meditation, walking meditation, active meditation, looking within, third eye focus, being around nature, being around the sprites, being around spirits, really connecting into that, the abundance. Yeah, and that moves you forward. So a lot of you are getting part of the alignment where you're also aligning more to your higher self. So that's also a piece or a part for you, is the alignment to the higher self is what's also coming in for you. Okay, let's get another one card here. I just heard someone moving into from religion to spirituality. I'm getting somebody very new. And so your life purpose is changing. Now, I'm reading this as the way you live your life purpose is changing. 22, being the builder. You're building something there's something in your life purpose is changing, or your soul purpose, how you do your life purpose. And it's bringing you a lot of abundance. And some of you, this is sharing a lot of what you know now, what you've studied. This is a lot about communication, sharing, using your intuitive gifts, your healing gifts. Really, what's growing for you is a connection to your life purpose or your soul's purpose. And doing that in a way that is very fulfilling for you. It's fulfilling work. You're going to finally find the fulfilling work for you, what fulfills you, what connects. Oh, wow, look at that. Awakening. Breakthrough to Gaz, and the rune cards to Gaz. This is an opening. This is an awakening to your truth, awakening to who you really are, awakening to what you want. Protection. You are protected. You're connected. And he was courage, just moving forward, movement forward. So a lot of what you're going to be creating or doing, it's like your light is getting better and better, stronger and stronger. Your intuition getting stronger and stronger. You're becoming more and more aware, more and more psychic. You're feeling protected by what you know, what you've studied, by your guides, by your life. And to move forward, the chariot is moving forward. Tiwaz. Tiwaz. This is a karmic shift for you, that you have a new understanding of your soul's path, your life purpose, your work purpose, your life purpose. And, just remember, your soul's purpose, it's not what you do particularly, can be, but it's more how you do what you do. So a lot of you connecting into your unique gifts and understanding your life in a bigger way, really. But the abundance is also your connection to the earth and your soul gifts. Okay, let's get a message through the Astro Dice. Oh, 8th house, the soul, how depth, deep. Neptune and Sagittarius in the 8th house, a new perspective. Yeah, a lot of you, there's another revenue stream that comes through your spirituality or spiritual gifts, or teaching something of a spiritual nature, maybe even publishing, I don't know. But I feel like it's about the depth, that if you're bringing the depth into the surface, into the 3D world, you're bringing other dimensional realities into the 3D, living more from that, but also sharing and teaching from that. Also part of the abundance is your tribe, finding your tribe, being drawn to your tribe being drawn to you. So more soulmates, more soul brothers and sisters, more kindred spirits, kindred souls, more people on the path with you, because you have a lot more to do, a lot more to give, a lot more to share, and you're moving into a space of abundance, of victory, of success, of validation, acclaim, being known, being seen for what you do in the world. This is very much about what you share in the world, how you're showing up. All right, Soul Light, thank you so much for the honor of connecting with you, tuning in with you and for you. And a lot of you I've connected with through Patreon and Super Thanks. I want to thank you, even though I did in the comments, I want to thank again. However we're connecting here or in other ways, I do appreciate the connection. Wishing you so much love and light. Hello, Radiant Soul. Welcome to Soul Story number 4. You have Metal Dog. Simplify your life. 47 distills to 11:2. Now, I'm definitely getting with you. Yes, there is something about simplifying, making things easier, getting rid of things, but there's something very important growing in your life. You're coming out of a time perhaps that was kind of barren. There's both a letting go and moving on, shedding your skin, letting go, and getting something that's more appropriate to you, that's better for you, that's more interesting for you, that's more fulfilling for you. This also has a lot to do, I'm getting, with confidence, being more confident and comfortable with yourself. So there is this inner confidence growing. And even I heard more comfortable in your form, more comfortable in your form. You perhaps are feeling that you've gone through a lot of tests, that you've had to, a lot of tests. I don't know if this is in school or life or something that you're studying, but you've been tested. There's this feeling of being tested. And now you're finding your rightful place is what I'm getting. You're somehow finding the right place for you, the right, is it approach or right place, or something about the right place. All right, we're going to connect in akashically through the astral and then the etheric, seeing about what is growing on the 3D world for you. What is just manifesting, you could say, but this is really about the growth. And what about the roots? The roots are deep with you. I feel like that you have more to do with the basics are covered. This is about the extras in your life. This is about going beyond the basics. Even though it says simplify your life, it is keeping things simple. You can have a very extraordinary life that is less burdensome or less encumbered, or you don't need a lot of stuff, but you need or want the right stuff. Oh, wow, look at that Emperor. And it's really kind of reminding me of this animal being. So there's a lot with focus, but you're moving into a time perhaps even of more joy in your work, joy in what you're doing. You're really taking up more space. You're claiming your space. You're claiming your, that you're whatever you're ruling over. This is my dominion. This is my world. These are my gifts. This is my position, my job, my creativity. This is mine. And so this is what's coming in from the etheric plane. So that's going to be interesting. So we've got the Emperor energy. Page of Wands. Magician. Didn't I say creating? So the growth has something to do with the creating. And Nine of Wands, that's strength. Well, look at this card, the Emperor. So you have definitely gotten the strength to go the distance. You've learned a lot. You've learned a lot about creating, manifesting, drawing things in, maybe visioning, visualization. You've learned a lot about the earth plane and how the earth plane operates and how you have to have a certain level of inner strength, But now I feel like the inner strength doesn't have to be from a lot of over effort or defensiveness. The growth is you're going to also have really good boundaries. Okay, and then we've got 10 of crystals, 10 of pentacles here. As above is so below. This is the manifesting. Yeah, you have a lot to do. You're the only soul story that part of the growth is manifesting. Learning how to manifest, or you're growing in your manifestations, or the way that you manifest, the way you draw in, the way you create, more of what you need and want in the world, the way that you create, I'm getting a lot with the dominion, like the way that you handle your energy of yourself and your life. There's something greatly changing of that. And this is definitely coming from the Akashic. This is like old information coming in where you're like, oh, I just know how to do this. Or I learned how to do this, or, trial and error, I got this. But there is some kind of ancient wisdom coming in for you. Of course, you've got Aries energy here with the Emperor. Page of Wands, could be Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, more Sagittarius, but could be any of those signs. Magician, you've got Virgo, Gemini energy. As above is so below. So something you're realizing by connecting into the spirit realm, spirit plane, your higher self, your higher mind, you're beginning to manifest this vision from a higher place. I really am hearing place. There's something about finding your place in the world, where you're meant to be, what you're meant to be doing. Your place, like, it's not, let me connect in. Yeah, you're not just finding your way, they're telling me, you're finding your place. You're going to be happy about the place or where you find yourself, where you end up. You're meant to live more abundantly. Now let's see how this is manifesting on the 3D level. You're meant to live more abundantly. And you're definitely doing a lot between the third dimension and fifth dimension, right? That's just the veil or the barrier of it is simply by vibration. So it's almost like as you think it, it becometh, right? It becomes, right? Think it, feel it, see it, be it, do it. It's going to be time to, there's a lot with working on the inner plane also. You could be working with a lot with the inner plane or working very much energetically. Yeah, this is something new for you though. So by you simplifying your life and whatever that is, that's also your needs, your wants, your goals. As you simplify things, you're actually going to bring more abundance in. You've got the 10 of Pentacles here and the Ace of Pentacles, or that 10 of Crystals. Now, what I'm being guided to tell you is that you're going to reach a new level of abundance and a new level of financial prosperity and a new level in an arena, in a group, in a company, in a community. You're finding your place where you're best meant to be. And that's also showing me this. It's like where is the best place for you to be? And part of your growth is a new level financially. Okay, this is how it's going to affect you. This is the 3D reality. 9 of Swords. Oh yeah, Spirit wants you to know, Queen of Pentacles, you have what it takes. You have it. The abundance is there. Things, even if they've seen, so some of you, this is going to shake you up a bit. This is like, you feel like there's a lot leaving, but all that's leaving is going to be filled back up. Temperance, yeah. You're getting rid of the lower level or lower vibration for the higher. And there we go, 9 of Pentacles, yeah. So this loss is, there's going to be gain. You're being replenished. Whatever you're having to let go of or give up or you've moved on from, whether it's a situation, person, an old way of you did your purpose and you're feeling, God, this isn't really me anymore. This isn't fulfilling me. I just heard the cup fills up. The cup fills up again. So from your, there's a gap right now in the third dimension from what you're envisioning to what you actually have. And what's going to start happening on your timeline is what you envision is going to start manifesting more, for some of you completely and more quickly. For some of you more quickly and completely. Some of you almost have like half manifestations, half of what you've created, or a little bit, but not enough. It's not coming, it's not coming all the way through here. It's hanging in the etheric. Right? This is representing the etheric. So this abundance is about to come in. And some of you are worried it's not going to come in. There's a lot of anxiety. And I'm here to say, don't give up. It's coming in. Even if you're living more simply, Spirit loves this. Some of you are really cutting back, whether it's your energy, your outflow, your money. You're really you're doing. Now, I don't feel like this is like penny pinching. I mean, it could be for some, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting like you're making different choices about where you spend your time, your energy, your money, different forms of energy, where you spend your time and energy, your money, where, what is really fulfilling for you. And some of you, this is going to be, better clothes, better, going for the better option. Like instead of getting 3, you get 1 really good one. Now, some of you, I am getting that there is going to be some kind of move or relocation where you're going to have to get rid of stuff. Now, I don't know if it's a smaller place. I just feel like it's like something doesn't suit you anymore. You're getting something new. You're getting a new start. So the growth for you is a lot to do with something new coming in, growth of a project, a career, growth financially, growth also in your ability to sustain yourself, sustain your life, or others, those of you that have families. You're able to sustain your needs and wants. And it's moving into a time, like, look, you've got the ace, the 10, the 9. 9, 10, but it's all coming from that 10. It's all coming from this level of prosperity and abundance, connection to infinite source energies. And what's coming in is the ability with the temperance to take the lower or less and make it more, or less ideal and make it more. That's also with the magician energy. So if you get a bunch of lemons, it's not that you make lemonade, but you might make lemon pie, and you might make lemon chiffon, and you might make aioli, dipping sauce with lemon and, olive oil, and what else is in there? Garlic. Do you see what I'm saying? You're going to find, this is about your resources picking up. This is about your ability to source something is picking up. Your ability to work with what you have, whether externally in your life and circumstances or within you. It's your ability to use the resources that Spirit is giving you or that are coming on your path. So this is also for you, the growth has to do a lot with self-mastery, but in a very inventive, creative, self-exploring, self-development, self-discovery kind of way. A way that you start feeling better and better about yourself. Like, yeah, I figured that out, or we did that, we solved that, or I know who to call. It's not going to be all just you. It can be other people, like, oh, I know who to call, or I know who can help me with this, or my friend knows this, or my brother knows this, or my brother-in-law, or my sister-in-law, or, oh, that person that was in my class knows this. So there is also going to be this kind of reaching out. You also are going to have the strength to continue, the strength, the fortitude to continue in your pursuits, whatever it is that you're focused on. Spirit is bringing you that strength, that the dedication, the motivation, the strength, the ability to continue, to carry on, to move forward. So that is growing in your life. And also understanding what makes you feel good. What makes you feel like, oh, this is job well done. This is what I want to do. Oh, divine wisdom. Oh, okay. I stand correct. Wisdom is a resource. So you're up leveling on your resources. I think you're going to get quite inventive. Some of you, this could even be something that you're selling, whether in a store, a boutique, or online, that is going to be bringing some money in. It's like you have the idea, the vision, and then you're able to do the steps to follow through, to rebuild or renew or recoup something. I just heard the Akashic, the book opens. You're opening to a new page in your life, and there's Page of Wands. So this could be a new ideas, a creativity. It's definitely a new spark, but it's not just a spark. You're going to have the avenue, the opening, the avenue, the project that to work upon, the divine. It could be something that you've already started, or you've had an inkling about, you've had a feeling about. This is definitely like, okay, I really want to do this. I really want to create this. I really want to, make this happen. And so you're getting the inspiration. This is definitely the soul story of inspiration moving into inspired action. But it's an action that has to do with follow through, follow up, right? So you're following through and following up on what has already begun, what you've already begun. That's your foundation. And so a lot of you are part of this is rewards for past, past focus. There's something that you're being rewarded with, definitely financially. So a lot that's growing for you is financial, is money, is abundance, is money, is the opportunity to create or make more money or draw in more money, all of it. Draw it in, create it, make it, invest in it, play around in it, because you're going to start seeing some kind of payoff financially. And also this is part of the growth is a business opportunity because you're scaling down. So some of you are pruning, what I call pruning, when we've been bridging, when we're doing a lot and balancing a lot of projects. There's one that's going to start taking key precedence, and that's the one that you're going to focus on more. I'm not saying all the others are going away, but there's something that's going to bring a very strong foundation for you. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, let's see what we got. Strength, Uraz, in the runes, determination. This is will. So again, you're going to have the will to keep carrying on. This is your message. You have what's growing in you is the will to carry on, the desire to carry on, the know-how to carry on, to not give up. Some of you want to give up. You're like halfway there. Some of you are 3/4 there. Okay, yeah, there we go. Rado, movement. You see, you're moving forward. You're moving out of the old identity. Oh, wow, this is beautiful. And then we have Isis. Now, this is Isis in this position is stabilizing your strength and your movement. So this means there's not going to be stagnation. And then you have Gibo coming in, generosity, balance, gift. This is good for cooperation. This is good for relationships, cooperative, synergistic relationships, relationships based on reciprocity, relationships based on trust. This is also having a connection with the divine, and it's right under the temperance. This is about having that divine connection, or connection to the universe to do what you need and want to do. You've got the go-ahead to move forward. So that plan that you have in the future, for some of you it's 3 to 6 months, some of you it's about a year out, some of you it's 3 to 6 years or 3 to 9 years out. It's different. It's like the 3, I get a lot with 3, 6, 9. So a lot with, again, changing your world. Some of you, the growth that's coming is a move in a new direction or move in another, could be town or suburb or even country, across the water or near water, across the pond. So what's growing for you are these new opportunities, options in a tangible way. The growth from the releasing and the letting go and the loss is bringing in this, it's been the fertilizer, it's bringing in this growth. So the gain that you're receiving, is bringing in the abundance, the increase in the connection to yourself as a resource or your resources around you. So you're using your resources well. Or you're going to be if you don't think that you are. Okay, let me see. So Spirit's bringing you this abundance etherically. So yeah, you're about to have, I don't know that I'm seeing, I feel like things are just going to be moving, getting better and better and better. And then you're going to see, oh, I'm stabilized at a new level. That's what Isa is, or Isa. You're stabilized at a new level. And this stabilizing at a new level is higher, it's better, it's more life-enhancing than the old level. But it does bring, there is some anxiety, there is some concern about where you were, and is this sustainable? Is this really going to work? Am I making headway? Am I making gains? And yes, you are. You are making headway, you are making gains. It's like you're looking at all this loss here, these leaves on the ground, and they make a nice bed, they make a nice pillow. Again, you're being able to use your resources wisely. That wisdom coming in from life experience or courses or classes, what you've learned in life, or through your mentors or teachers here or on the other side, you've learned. And that learning is causing there to be this better foundation and for things to grow. So the roots are there with you already. Focus on the expression, the expansion, the creativity. Focus on, the roots are there. Focus on expansion, creativity. Is it a job, career? Is it, what are you doing externally? Focus on that. String number 4. Yeah, look at that second house. So the moon, you see that? Moon in Libra and the second house. Your resources that feel good, and also working with others in projects, that could be part of the growth, is working with others. That's at Gibo. There could be contracts coming in. It's external. In other words, your root, they're strong. You know, you might do a little bit with the roots, but pretty much they're strong. It's like, now where's the openings? Where's the opportunities? That's what you're focused on right now. That's what's coming in. The cooperation of the universe is bringing what's going to make your life more rounded, well-rounded, and more fulfilled. And that could be financially, that could be through a legacy, that could be through investments, that could be through your own business, or just working bigger, much more solid, more stable, more secure, so that you can have more freedom in your movement and your choices. All right, Radiant Soul Light, your Soul Insights mantra is, aligned with my soul, aligned to my soul, I move forward with grace and ease. Yeah, look at that. There might be a lot of work, there might be a lot to do, whatever that means to you, but there's some kind of ease in what you're doing. There's some kind of ease. It's almost like the wind, you know, is beneath your sails. The wind is beneath the sails. And even here, there's 2 boats here. It's like you finally are getting some wind. You're finally starting to get some traction. You're finally starting to get some movement. Woo, that feels good. All right, Radiant Soul Light, thank you so much for the honor of tuning in with you and for you. Love connecting with you. Thank you all that have connected, whether in personal readings or some of you did super thanks. I so appreciate that. Connected with me on Patreon, some of you Instagram, however else we're connecting. I really value our connection, and I look forward to getting to know you more through the readings in the etheric field. Lots of love and light.